the way this works, for those that don't know, is we have to go save everyone, basically, which is super fun. Actually, we have to look at the amp cards. I don't know how that works. Okay. There are various pills that you can collect and consume. 4 types. Your movement ends in a space with a token. You may spend a timer to pick it up. Put in the action phase, you may consume any number of pills that you have collected, discarding their tokens. Alright, so pills basically give us heart, move a space, or lower horror. Oh, interesting. Okay. Then we could do side effects. If we do all 3, we draw an amped card. What happens with amped? Oh, that's strong. Okay. Oh, wow. This stuff like actually helps you. I'm used to the game not helping you and trying to make you lose every way possible. Some have stunned. Okay, that's fine. So maniacs. They're former victims who became crazed lunatics, willing to do whatever Ratchet Lady tells them to. This is the special rules listed before. General... Oh, minion rules. I didn't even know there were minion rules. What are minions? Which are lesser but still terrifying monsters that can kill you. Oh, okay. So minions. Okay. Okay. So minions. When can minions go then? Oh, I guess I would do the minion first, then the killer. That's probably why it's listed in order. Interesting. It's a hard limit of 6 minions. All right, hopefully I get this. There'll be some things. Marbles with subscribers' names or winner get OP kit. Oh, that's not a bad idea. We could possibly do that. We'll have to figure it out, but that's not a bad idea either. Okay. Let's jump into this. So, as I stated before, this is the term summary. We're going to do an action phase, a planning phase, a killer phase, a panic phase, and an upkeep phase. And that is it. You get certain cards to begin with. If I knew about Game of Thrones LCG when the show was on, I would own all of them. I know. I wish I did too. So we have action cards. These action cards we will play and then roll dice. Right now we are allowed to roll 2 dice because this is where our little meeple is on the 2. So we get to roll 2. And then we do want to get this horror up more because it's very, very low and that is no good. So we do want to do that. Ratchet Lady seems like she's not going to attack us for a while. She's just moving. So if you look at the board, basically it shows she will, the monster will just move but not attack. And the killer, or the minions are just going to move. She's going to just attack, not move. So we'll have to figure that out. But basically, so what happens is we play a card. So we play action cards as many as we want, as long as we can, based off of the timers on them, which I'll explain in a second. And then we get the plan, so we get to buy new cards. That's where all these are down here, just new cards that we could possibly buy. And then we do the killer phase, where the killer does stuff, and it's never good. We do the panic phase, which we'll get into what it is, and then we do the upkeep phase. And just rinse and repeat until either we lose all our life, or the killer loses all of her life. That's it. That's essentially the entire game and how it works, right? Mostly simple. So, what we'll do is play action cards. So the first thing I want to do is get this horror down, because I don't like that the horror is so close to me only rolling 1 die. If the horror comes up here, I roll 1 die, and that's not great. So, we want to, first thing we want to do is focus. Jay Collins, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. So we want to focus. So we're going to take, where's our 2 dice? We have 2 dice right now. So we'll roll 2 dice. Hey, double success. All right, that's random, but good. So since we got 2 successes, rolling 1 die is a saddest feeling. It really is. The horror goes down 1, or it goes down 1, and the timer goes up by 2, which is actually kind of huge. So that does that, which is cool. Now, can we focus more? Oh, we do have another focus card. Okay, so I'm going to do more focus. And we have so much time right now, which is really kind of nice. So let's roll 2 more. Okay, so we failed. And then we can throw away 2 of our cards to succeed once, which I do think we're going to do. So we're going to throw away a short rest, and a weak attack, because I'm not too worried about those right now. So the horror goes down to 3, but their timer goes down by 1. So we only have 7 time left. Walking, though, I guess what we could do is work our way over here to walk. Though it would be nice to get to the doctor's office. Wait, I want the knife. Where's the utility closet? Okay, it's all the way across here. So actually, we might try to walk all the way across here, because we could pick up this person, get them out of here, and get the knife in the utility closet, which could be really good. But we have to figure that out in a little bit. So we'll do walk once. We'll walk once. All right, 1 success, and we don't have 2 cards to throw away, so we'll just take the 1 success. 1 success allows us to move 1 space. So we'll move this 1 space, and we're probably going to pick up this. Oh, sorry, let me zoom in on that. We're going to move the 1 space. We're probably going to pick up this person, but we'll see when we get there. And then we, besides moving 1 space, we lower the timer by 1. So we'll lower the timer by 1, and it's down actually back to its original 6. So that works out pretty well. And then we will call it good there. So that is the end of the action phase. Next, we have the planning phase, which we purchase action cards, and then we reset the timer to 6, and then return action cards back to the tableau. Now, the reason it's important to get things in that order is because the 0 cost ones that we just used, we can't buy back yet. So we still hold on to walk. I think the max you can have is like 8 or 10 cards or something like that. But we have 6 points, basically. So we'll use 2 points for close call. The reason being because this will allow us to re-roll dice. We will get a sprint, which costs 2. And let's get a search, which is going to also cost 2. So we're out of points now. So this is our new hand. We get to reset back to 6. And then all the ones that we didn't use, or that we just used last round, goes back into the tableau to buy more later on. Okay? So next we move on to the turn summary, which is the killer phase. So we resolve the killer action, and then we draw a terror card. Is Final Girl crushing you? Not yet, but thank you for the words of inspiration. So far we just started. But also welcome, Kenny. Hopefully you're doing well. So first, it's the M for minion. The minion is going to target the Final Girl. That's what that symbol means. That's what that symbol means, is the Final Girl, and the one underneath is the Final Girl, or just like a regular victim. So they're targeting the Final Girl, and they're going to move toward them. So how many minions move? There's like there's 2 minions. Do they both move? Or not minions, maniacs, I'm sorry. I guess they both move. Maniacs have 1 health. I'm going to pop them in the face. Maniacs have a attack and movement value of 1. Okay. So they're going to go the shortest distance. So they're both going to go up here. Up here, because that just makes the most sense. This is the shortest way it's going to go. Okay. Will not follow you and cannot be saved. I am going to pop them in the face so hard. If there are maniacs in your space and you want to leave the space, you receive a minus heart for each maniac 101. Places meeple in the pool of maniacs. Do not increase the bloodlust. Okay, so we don't have to increase bloodlust. Okay, cool. All right, so that is that. Then on the other board, the killer just attacks. But as you can see, the killer has no one to attack. She's just chilling by herself, so she can't stab anyone, which is good, right? Yay for us. So I know it doesn't make sense yet why it's doing that, but it's because her terror cards, which we shuffled out earlier, are going to make us do things. So for example, if there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Well, there are victims. All the yellow meeples are victims. So now Ratchet Lady only will target a victim, which is a regular yellow meeple, and move and then stab. And then she'll do it again. So we have to look onto this board, and all those things that she's going to do are just listed right here. So for example, minion. She's going to move. She can move 2, and then she's going to stab for 1 attack. So she's going to move to the closest one, which is this one right here. So she can move here, and then she can stab. And that minion is now dead. Meh, dead. Now, she's going to do the same exact thing all over again. So she's gonna move. We're gonna move her to this one because it's whichever way we want to be. Stab. Dead. Now, the one thing I didn't do and I should have done first is that the bloodlust track moves up for each kill. So it moved up. She now moves 3 spots, attacks for 1, moves up. Now we gain a horror. She's moving for 4 and attacking for 1. So back here on our horror track, this goes down to 4. Okay. And then just as for each victim killed, gain bloodlust, which we did that. I don't know why it says that, but maybe it always says that. I'm not sure. But that's that. Okay, so that's everything to do with the victim. And now the panic phase. So basically, if a victim was killed this turn, panic all victims on the killer space. There's no more on the killer space, so we don't have to do it. But basically, you roll some dice, and then they like run away and they scatter. That's basically what happens. So we don't have to worry about that. So that's it. And then reveal finale if no terror cards, rearrange items. That's it. Oh, it's additional bloodlust? Is it really? Well, now I need to look at something. You're right. It is additional bloodlust. Sad. All right, so this goes up 1 and then 1 more. So now we reveal her dark power, which is going incredibly fast. This is great. So now on the killer phase, the first time horror or bloodlust increases by at least 1, the Ratchet lady recovers 1 health. And what's fun with her is that she has no maximum health. So yay, small victories. Hey, Sharp Taco, how's it going? Hopefully doing well. And that's 1 complete round. We could rearrange items so that we could put things in and out of our hands. We could do other stuff, but that's it. That's 1 round. You just repeat that. That's all the game is, right? Like I said, it's pretty easy, but you'll die a lot. So now my issue is that I have people in my way and she's over here and I don't like any of this anymore. So I'm thinking I'm actually going to run down and save 2 people. The reason we want to save people, I didn't really mention this, is because on our card, we can increase our stats. And then when we increase or when we get 6 people saved, which is what you generally want to do, you get kind of a special ability unlocked. So for each 5 or 6 you roll an initial horror roll, you may re-roll 1 of a die. So I'm going to need pills, I think. Nah, do I need pills? I don't know if I need pills. So anyway, that's how the game plays. We'll kind of go a little bit faster as we go along. But if you ever have questions or anything else, please let me know. Okay. So, there we go. We could, there's nothing to search yet. If we get to the doctor's office, we get a bag. Basically, that's the recover stuff. I don't know if I really care about that. I guess I kind of do. Should I just kill the minions and get them out of the way and go back to my original knife plan? I feel like that's almost better. So if we walk into their space, or I don't have an attack card, shoot. My attack cards are here, which is not good. When do you resolve events? So it's a good question. I should have done this in the very, very beginning. Choose up to 2 victims you not share a space with on each other. Place a face down pill with 1 or both of them or neither of them. Place yeah, I should have done that. I never actually did that. So shoot. I kind of forgot to do that in the beginning. That do not share space with you or each other. So let's do that. Let's remove these 2 victims. They're just removed. And they each get a pill. Let's start bowling. Nice. Good luck on getting 300. For each token you placed, we have to increase the bloodlust, which we should have done, which means the horror goes down by 1 more. And she heals, which is always great. So we have that. Okay. So that's good. But anyway, the event should be done right away once it's drawn. I completely forgot, and then we said we were going to do it later, so my bad. But yeah. Oops, I'm behind. Okay, that looks easy enough. Yeah, it's not too, I mean, it's hard, but it's not too bad. So, all right. I feel like the pills will help. If we collect the pills, we can lower horror by a lot, which, okay, maybe that, all right, new plan. New plan. We're going to run away like a champ. So, and collect mind-altering pills. So, first, we will sprint. Okay. So we take our 2 dice. Oh, I need to get my horror back up, back too. Oh god. Okay, so we have to throw away 2 cards, or we can close call it. Reroll all of our dice by moving down the timer by 2. All right, so we've resolved 1. So we get to move up to 2 spaces, and our timer goes down by another 1. So we're going to take this person with us. So 1, 2. We landed on a pill space. How does the pills work again? Because that is a new thing. When you end your movement with a pill token, not while passing through, you may spend a timer to pick it up. Okay, we will do that. Spend a timer. And I'm going to pick up this pill. It's going to be good for me. And it's a yellow. What's yellow? Yellow's not what we wanted. Oh, but yellow could work well. All right. So we have a yellow pill. That's fun. All right. So now, do we go in the doctor's office and get a bag? Yeah. All right. I'm going to play Rogue. I'll probably be caught up in every hero. Nice. Let me know how you feel about Rogue when you play her. All right, let's go walk. So now we're going to walk. All right, success. We'll just take the 1 success, which we get to move up 1 space and lose a timer. We'll go into the doctor's office. We lost a timer, so down to 1. And then I'm going to spend 1 timer to pick up another pill, which is another yellow. Jeez Louise. Okay. All right, so we got that. We are out of timer, so we can't do anything else. But we do get to hold on to these 2 cards. So now we will use our time, which is none, to buy cards, which means we could buy all the 0 cost cards, which is nice. And then timer gets reset to 6. And then we get to put these back. So 0 cost, 1 cost, and a 2 cost. All right, cool. I was playing now killer phase. The maniacs walk. So they each move up there. And the killer stabs in her area, but there's nothing to stab, so she's not going to do anything. Then we draw a tarot card, which says, okay. Oops, that's a little blurry. Hold on. Ratchet Lady only moves and all victims in space. Okay, so she's going to move. She's here. She gets to move according to her thing 4 spots, right? So she gets to move 4, and she does 2 damage each time she attacks. So she's going to move 1, 2, because this is the closest. All victims in spaces that Ratchet Lady moves through, including her starting and ending spaces, become maniacs. Ugh. So these 2 get removed, and now they became maniacs, which is not good. And if at least 1 victim became a maniac, more bloodlust, which means this goes up 1. She gains 2 more hearts. And normally there's an upper limit for villains, but not for her. She has no upper limits. That's why we're gonna be going like crazy. Oh, she's targeting you. Thank you. Yes, she is, actually. I misread that fast. All right, let's lower that down by 1. We'll take the 2 hearts off. Okay. So she's targeting me. 1, 2, 3. Okay. She's in the room with me. Oops. She is in the room with me. This becomes a maniac. Bloodlust still goes up by 1. Then we add the 2 hearts. Okay, cool. That's not ideal. There is no panic, because there's no one to panic. Has a very accurate name. I know, right? And then upkeep, which we don't have to worry about. Okay. Can I stab the minion? A weak attack. I think we stab the minion. So I get less of them following me. We also need the horror to get better. Okay, so we need to walk away. We lost the person we were going to save. God, she can fly on the map so fast. All right, I'm going to try stabbing her. Right, we're going to stab her with a weak attack. So I guess, or not stab her. We're going to stab the minion with a weak attack. Please don't fail. That'd be really nice. Okay, hey, you succeed. So we get to attack and deal damage. Take out the minion because they only have 1 health. So that gets taken out. Bloodlust and anything doesn't go up. It doesn't matter. And then we also take a damage because we probably swung very wildly and probably hit ourselves in the face, knowing how I do things. So our heart goes down by 1. That's fine. Now, I'm going to run away. And by run away, I mean walk. Can someone explain the board state for this? Yeah, so like this one? This board or the other board? So for this one, basically everything that's yellow, or like just imagine like useless victims in a horror movie, right? They're really dumb. And they're just kind of sitting around waiting to be killed. That's about it. The red meeples are minions, which is unique to this scenario. There's the Ratchet lady, and then there's me. And basically, the Ratchet lady is trying to come after either the victims or myself and kill us, which makes her stronger. I'm trying to rescue as many victims as I can to make myself stronger. That's essentially what's going on at this point right now. As far as this board, this is how like she levels up and gets stronger and all that fun stuff. That's basically how that board works. That makes sense. So hopefully that makes sense. If not, let me know. But we do need to walk away for the Ratchet lady because I'm pretty sure she can do some major damage. So we're gonna play this card, which is walk, which is walk. There we go. And we're gonna hope for 2 successes because that'd be really nice right now. Okay, 1 success. That's fine. So we get to move 1 space. We'll move in with the pill, and we lose 1 timer. So we're down to 5. I'm going to use the timer to pick up this pill, which, okay, 3 yellows. That's not terrible. Can we just use the pill and not take damage for it? You may consume one of the pills that you have. Okay. Hey, Gregory, how's it going, man? Let's use a pill to get a heart back. That's what yellow does according to this card. Yellow gives me more hearts, which is nice. So I'm leveled or healed up slightly. Now I need to focus, I think. So we're going to again play a focus card. So we roll some dice. Because I need to get the horror down because I'm close to rolling. Okay, so we got 1. Which means horror decreases and we lose 1 time. So we're down to 3 time. She is going to catch up to me. That's fine. I don't think that matters too much. Did play Magic the Gathering? Possibly. On the computer. And focus. All right, let's do another focus. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do it, but possibly. All right, another succeed. So the horror decreases 1 and time goes down 1. So we still only have 2 time, which I actually think I'm going to stop there because I want to spend this 2 time to sprint. So we'll get the sprint card. We'll add it to our hand. We'll buy a 0-cost card. This all goes back up to 6. And the cards that I used go back in our pile. Cool. Killer phase. The minions are going to stab. I'm sorry. Not phrase that. The minions are going to go target me. So they move 1 space. So they both move down that way. Killer is going to stab whoever's on her space. And there is no one on space. So I play on mobile, but same map. Nice. I like just started doing it, and it's taking up all my time. All right, let's do a terror card. Right, we're on that phase now. We did the actions. I don't know if we did Blood Fear last time, so we might have forgotten about that. But all right, Blood Transfusion. Roll a die and place it at the bottom of this. Okay, roll a die and place it at the bottom of this card. If all dice are on this card, resolve it as if you had a 4. That's a weird card. Okay. Hold on. This one. Because I'm toxic like that. I wish I knew what any of those words meant. I'm being completely honest with you. All right. So Roll a die and place it on the bottom of this card. So we're going to roll a die. It's a 2. Resolve this card again. So we roll another die. 2. We roll another die. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess if we roll a 6, something good could happen. It's a 3. Hey, a 6. Okay, cool. Ratchet suffers a damage. You recover a heart equal to the number of dice on this card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm already at full life. But she gets a damage, so small wins, I guess. Future I plays on my good. That's funny. All right. So that was blood transfusion. That's everything with that. Panic phase, no one died or anything like that, so we don't have to worry about that. So that's cool. Upkeep, we don't have to worry about. All right, our turn. So actions. All right, so this is what sliver. Okay, good to know. Like I said, I just started. I was messing around with different decks, so I gotta learn all the terminology. It's much cheaper to play it online than actually buy the things. All right, so I'm thinking I want to work my way over here. Maybe pick up some pills and some people. Pills and people. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to work our way over here. Hey, Brian, how's it going? How's it going against old Ratchet face? Not great. She punched me really hard in the face, and she's got a lot of people coming for me. All right, let's sprint all the way over there. Right? Oh my gosh, camera. So we're going to try to sprint. Lord Havoc, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Helps out a lot. I really appreciate it. So 3 months now. Nice. New badge, I think, at 3 months, hopefully. So, but I appreciate it. Just seems cheap right now because they give you starter attacks. Fair enough. All right, so we're going to sprint. Let's roll our 2 dice, see what happens. All right, we get 1 success, so we get to move 2 spaces, which is, oops, down here. 1, 2, and then our timer goes down by 1. So that goes down by 1. Yep, new badge. Nice. Moving on up in the world. At least the D20 world. All right, let's walk so we can continue our way over there. So hopefully we get a 2. Would be really nice. Hey, okay. So we move 2 spaces. I'm going to move 1 and then 2 into the pills, and we reduce our timer by 1. Okay. I'm going to use 2 more timers to pick up both these pills. Don't be yellow. Just don't be yellow. Oh, okay, a wild. So what we could do is we could use these pills to get the horror way down. I don't know how good amped cards are. I feel like they're somewhat good. Need to get that horror down. Do you have any focus? The horror is doing okay, but I do agree. I want to get to here. So what I can do is I could use 2 pills to remove my horror by 3, which is 1, 2, 3, which gets me well down to the green. Amp cards are amazing. Are they better than getting 3 dice right now? Watching you is bad for my financial state? You're welcome. Not sure. Amped are pretty good and side effects aren't that bad. The side effects aren't that bad. That's my other worry. I haven't seen the side effect cards yet. Let me just shuffle these really fast to make sure I actually like did them. We would draw 3 side effects though. Between cardboard and online, I think I would combine like 6K, most being online. God. All right, let's do the amp card, right? Let's do the amp card. Let's try it, right? I feel like that should be hard to get. So the amp card's up there. Let me just, I think I shuffled them, but let me just make sure I did. Okay. So I'm going to spend a purple, purple, a pink, and a yellow to draw an amped card. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Final Girl 2.0. If not already revealed, flip and reveal your ultimate ability. Then take a second Final Girl card as your choice and apply its ultimate. Holy cow. I'm better, faster, and stronger. It won't know what hit it. That's Wild. Okay. So we just flip ours. So when attacking, each 5 or 6 on your initial horror roll may re-roll one other die. Add that attack to your result for each star in the final result. Okay. Okay. We need to look at the casting crew, which is, for those that don't know, it's all magnetic. So, like, it's so nice. Pretty darn good. It is darn good. All right. All right, I'm not getting out the first casting crew, so it has to be someone from this. So, once per turn, you may play a copy of a guard card as though it was in your hand. I don't know if I want that. Your maximum health is now 7. Immediately recover all. While at full health, you roll +1 for horror rolls. That's not bad. Do you get the bonuses for saving them? I don't think so. I would assume not, which is the only downside, but that's okay. I actually kind of like this card. We can increase our health, and at full health, we get 1 extra roll. Lori's +1 damage could be helpful. All right, let me look at that in a second. Ava will make a horror roll. You may reroll all 1 results. That's pretty good too. Ginny, choose 2 of the following that will apply it on all results. Oh, interesting. Okay. Gretel, you may convert a 2 to a star by discarding 3 action cards. No, thank you. Veronica, for the rest of the game, you reset the time to 7. At the end of the planning phase. That's not bad. You can start with 7 timer. Lori is season 1. Okay. I played Bang the Dice game and Boss Monster the last 2 weeks. Both pretty fun. I like Boss Monster. It looks cool. I have never played it. It just looks cool. Once per action phase, if an enemy is within 2 spaces, you may remove 1. Ellen, when successfully resolving a search card. I don't want that. And Jeanette. Let's see what Lori's +1 damage is. I know I just said I wasn't going to do cast and crew the first box, but I'm intrigued. Is Lori the first girl? All right, Nancy, Sheila, Asami, Charlie, Delia, Alice, Selena, Lori. Oh yeah, Lori's like the basic one. Oh, we also have Paula, who's the promo card from Paula from the Dice Show, whatever she's from. That is the biggest board game streamer right now for us in America. Things are getting dicey. Anytime you would roll a 1, roll 2 instead. If a single number result is needed, you choose which die to roll. Interesting. Lori, whenever you are in the same space as the enemy and inflict damage, do an additional damage. Oh yeah, let's just do that. Let's go basic. I like that. But it tests friendships. All right. Cool. So we have a lot going for us now. I have to put these somewhere else. All right. That was wild. Okay. So now we have to take 3 side effects. 1, 2, 3. Because we just took way too many drugs. Okay, this one's a good one. No effect. Solid. Oh, hey. Okay. No effect. One more. Come on. And no effect. Wow. Okay, that was oddly good. Things are coming up Millhouse. Okay, so we're in the medical storage. What is it? Physician's Manual. When taking tokens or drawing amp cards, draw an additional one. Choose to keep which one. I don't know if I care about the medical storage, but I do want weapons. That is for sure. Emmanuel, how's it going? I've been playing this game around. Hopefully this gameplay will tell me if I want to try it. Hopefully. I think it's really good. All right, let's search, right? We'll try a search. So, well, let's see if we get any successes. No, we failed. What we could do, if we re-roll, let's just throw away both these cards so we get 1 success, and we could take the top item and put it in our space. So the manual now allows us that when we take pills and stuff, that we could do other things as well. Been so excited about Psylocke coming out, and more likely than Deadpool that I want to go back to old heroes, but I did try Hawkeye and it was great fun. I run into that problem every now and again too, where I just like why would I play anyone else? And now it's like, I don't know. It is fun to go back, but man, it does take a while. Okay, so now we have 2 time and we have to buy cards. So we'll buy all 0 cards, and then I'm gonna buy a guard just in case. So I'll use a timer. This goes back up to 6. This all goes back. Search, close call, and 2 zeros and a sprint. Okay, cool. So that's all of our turn. Now we go to the killer phase. So there we go. The first thing that happens is the minions are going to move toward the final girl. So they can only move 1 space. So they're just going to move down into there, and that's it. Then the killer is going to stab her space. And no one's there for her to stab. So she is sad. Now we pull a tarot card, and it is join us or die. If there are no victims on the board. Okay, there are, so we don't have to worry about that. So she's targeting a victim. And moving toward it and then stabbing. Okay. So if we look at her card, just so that we could see, she can move up to 5 spots and she does 2 damage per stab. Now a victim is just going to get knocked out with 1 stab. So 1, 2. Okay, she's going to go kill my victims. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to stab. They are dead. Her bloodlust tracker moves up 1 more. You can't really see it, but nothing crazy happens. It just goes up 1 more spot to there. Okay. So for each victim that would be killed, roll a die. To 3. The victim becomes a maniac. Increase. Okay, so she doesn't really kill them technically. They just become a maniac. But we still increase the bloodlust. All right, so that's the end of that card. So we have to, well, they're not dead. They're converted. And I think when they're converted, we don't do the runaway phase, right? Oh, shoot. I forgot I had extra cards. I forgot there's extra cards on the side here with calm. Up to 2 maniacs in your space or adjacent spaces become victims. I should be using these. All right, well, we need to run away anyway. But I do want to use those cards. I have to buy them. Okay, so that was all of her cards. Everything else were good. All right, I think we're set up. Anything about trying She-Hulk because I just want to watch the show today? She-Hulk is good fun. She-Hulk got better too, which is always nice. Let me double check the panic phase. I'm pretty sure since no one died, they don't panic. After the kill phase, you must check to see if any victims will panic. The final girl does not panic. At least 1 victim was killed this turn. Oh, the victim is in the same spot as the killer, so they do panic. Okay, my bad. Need to panic. I forgot it was the same killer. Oh wait, but no victim was killed. Do you still panic, Brian? Because they weren't killed. They were transitioned into a maniac. So do they not panic then? But does he panic at the disco? Because it says on the maniac that when a victim becomes a maniac, replace its meeple with a red maniac meeple. Do not increase the bloodlust since no one died. So it specifically says that no one dies. And in order to panic, at least 1 victim must be killed this turn. And the victim is in the same space. So I don't think they actually panic. You do because it was attacked? Okay. That's fine enough. So what you have to do, which is kind of works because we haven't shown what a panic is yet. So let's show the board. So it's hard to see, but there's these numbers on the board, right? So where the victim is, which is in this space right here, we're going to roll a die. So we have to, it's the one that they're on. Okay. So if we roll a 1 through 4, they move up here. If we roll a 6, they go this way. And if we roll a 5, they go right. So, and we just knocked into them. So a 5, and they actually go into the same space as me. So that's fun. So they panicked over into my spot. So they're just going to hang out with me. So that's what happens when we do the panic phase, which is nice that we got to actually show that off. And then we do the upkeep phase. So what's nice is they're with me, which means I can carry that victim away. And maybe we make our way up here and start escaping them. Because even though we didn't get the bonuses on the front of our cards, we can still get the bonuses on the back. And I assume we get both of them, which means we increase the time by a lot. So I think that's a route we might go. Okay. Do we have running away cards? Focus, walk. We have a walk. Ugh. All right. Let's focus first. Maybe that will be good. Let's focus first. All right, a success. So this goes up by 1. Our timer moves down 1. And let's do our other focus, I think. We might as well try to get this up so we're rolling 3 dice before we run away. Okay, hey. So now we're up here in the green, which means we can now roll 3 dice, which is really nice. And we're down to 4 time. We are going to have to start saving time, though. That's the only bad thing. Not bad thing, but we're going to have to start saving time because we want to get some more of the more expensive cards. So this is our last action, the walk. Hopefully we get 2 successes now. Okay, no, only 1 success. So let's move our person up here. And then the timer goes down by 1. Maybe time to focus. Focus and buy retaliate. How much is retaliate? Retaliate's 4. So we have 3. Oh, I guess we have 3 and we could throw away weak attack, right? To get retaliate, which might be worth it. That might be what we do, right? Because you could, I'm pretty sure you could throw away action card whenever you want, right? Double check me on that. But we could throw it away to gain a time. You could do that, right? I'm not making that up. And I'm not thinking of hostage negotiator, right? Time spending, time gaining, 15, 16. Discarding action cards to gain time. At any point during the action phase ends, you may discard cards. Okay, cool. So, anytime during action phase. Thank you, Squims. I think we throw away weak attack to gain 1 time. And then we buy a retaliate. So we spend all 4 to get retaliate. And then we can buy short rest and walk. And then we kind of figure it out after that. So we'll throw away, or not throw away, put back weak attack, focus, all that fun stuff. Okay. This goes back up to 6. All right. The minions are going to go first. Let's move over the map. The minions are going to go first. This one's going to move here. This one's going to move here. You already would have lost. Fact check, true. So the minions went. The killer is now going to stab, but there's no one for the killer to stab in that spot. So we don't have to do anything, which is nice. And then terror card is... Where did everyone go? Panic each victim in your space until there are no longer any victims in your space. Okay. So. 2. Panics them out the door. Yeah, they panic this way. Okay, so there's no one in my space. Then we have to increase horror by 2, which is terrible for us because that gets us back down to 2 dice. And then an event card is drawn. So then we have to do an event card. Hospital gurney. Place the hospital gurney token. Oh, we don't have a token. We have a mini. In your space. It can move with you and you can place up to 2 victims on it. You can discard the gurney to ram it into the enemy in your space or an adjacent space and inflict damage, plus 1 additional damage for each victim currently on the gurney. Then the victims are killed. Yo, that's dope. Interesting. All right. BB, how's it going? I'm good, man. How are you? Probably say hi and got some wood points towards banned words on Sunday. Save them up. Save them up. All right, so we can put people on the gurneys for them to inevitably die. And then, can you do it in the same space? Because then Lori can make us do an additional space. In your space. So it could inflict 1, 2, 3. It could inflict 4 damage. We lose 2 victims. But that's the price you have to pay sometimes. Interesting. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to slowly walk away. And then maybe get distraction. Poor victims, they're just pawns of my game at this point. All right, so let's slowly walk away with the gurney. All right, a success. I'm just going to take that 1 success. So let's move 1 spot. The victim is now on the gurney in case I need to push them into it. We lose 1 time, so we're down to 5. I think what we do is spend 3 to get a distraction. Less victims, less maniacs. Brian, I like the way you think. We'll spend 3, 1, 2, 3, to get distraction, which I think could be good to help lower horror to get us back into a 3 roll. We have 2 points left. I'm gonna get a sprint because we already have like defense cards, and then we can get all of our focus cards. 1, 2, or cheap cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, what's the card max? Is card max 10 or 8? Hands 4 and 26. 10? Perfect. So we're at 9. So we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're at 9. Okay. So that one goes back. Cool. And this goes back up to 6. Excuse me. So now, maniacs are going to... Oh, no. The maniacs are in the same space as me. I don't think they attack anyone yet, though. Right? Because it doesn't say they attack. We would leave a heart if we left. So we may have to murder them. All right, so all these maniacs are in our space. This one's off to the side still. Ratchet attacks for space. Nothing doing there, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do blood fear. And she should have been 1 heart higher. My bad. I keep forgetting to do that with her. So over on her board, the first time horror is increased, which we did before, we increased it by 2. I forgot to do that, so she got 1 more heart. So just FYI, I didn't completely forget about that because I know YouTube will yell at me later about that. Okay. Now we draw a tarot card. And it is... I found candy. Oh, that's good. That's good. If there are no tokens left or victims on the board... no, there is 1 left and there's victims. Okay. Move all victims not in your space 1 space closer to the nearest token. Okay, so they all move onto that space. Okay. For each token on that space that has at least 1 victim in the space, roll a die. For each... Okay, so there's only 1. So we roll a die. It's a 2. Discard the token and 1 victim dies. Son of a gun. Alright, so we lose a pill. And then 1 of them died. So now that they died, Bloodlust tracker increases. So it goes up, back down. She gains a heart. I'm running out of hearts to give her. And this also recovers 1. Cool. Cool. That's really, really sweet. All right. I'm going to stab one of the maniacs next to me. I don't like them. Actually, wait. Let's do focuses first, right? Let's work on focus. Focus up. Oh, wait, we have a distraction, right? We should do that one first, probably. Let's do distraction first. 2 successes is huge right now. Forget 2. Yo, let's go. Okay, so horror goes back down to 1, so we're rolling 3 dice, and we gain 2 time. The 2 time. So we're rolling 3 dice. I don't even care about focusing anymore. I just want to attack. We gotta do a weak attack. Did you draw a terror card for the bloodlust increase? Oh, we have to discard it, right? You're right. So we have to discard. Sorry, yes. So she recovers 1, and then we discard it. My bad. So we don't draw it. We just discard the next terror card. So we will now discard that. Thank you for catching that. All hail the new master. So we don't do it, right? We just throw it away. Because then I guess you get stuck in an endless loop. Thank you. Yeah, so the terror deck is getting pretty small now. Double check me. Make sure that that's, like, correct. All right, so we're going to roll 3 dice to do a weak attack to one of the minions. Let's throw away 2 focuses so that it succeeds, and we do lose a heart, but we stab one of them, which is always good. Now, the reason why it's important so that there's only 1 is because if there are maniacs in your space and you want to leave, you receive -1 heart for each maniac more than 1. So it will be good since there will only be 1 in there, right? And we want to leave. That is for sure. So let's sprint, right? We're going to sprint away. Hopefully move 3 spaces. Okay. And we don't have close call. All right, I'm going to lose a heart and lose 2 time. Maybe the secret was we should have walked away. Typical. Maybe we should have walked away. We probably twisted their ankle. Okay. I am going to throw away 2 cards. So I get to move 1 space. We'll take the gurney with us. There's everyone in that space now. And then we lose 1 time. So we're down to 5. And then we're going to stop there because I've lost, like, all will to live at this point. So we still have retaliate, and we have 5 cost. I'm going to spend 4 for Furious Strike, and then another 1 for a close call. And then we get our free card, and then everything else goes back. On the bright side, we still have retaliate. Destruction. Wait, no, I'm gonna walk. Actually, that's me in a nutshell, right there, man. Right. All right. So, the minions will walk toward me, and then the killer will attack. So, minion is gonna pop on there. They're gonna walk there. Killer's gonna attack the space. Nothing going on, so that's cool. Extreme paranoia. All victims in spaces adjacent to the killer panic. There are none adjacent to the killer. Right? Killer's down here. There is none adjacent. Cool. You take damage for each victim that panicked into your space. None panicked into mine, so that's good. If no victims panicked in your space, 2 horror. Well, no victims panicked. So that means we get 2 horror. So that goes 1, 2. Let me show you that. 1, 2. Then, the first time this happens, increase. The Ratchet Lady recovers 1 heart. So she has a lot of life now. Like a lot. Okay. Now it's our turn. I'm saying never recover that to 6. All right, we can walk. We can strike and we can retaliate. I can't attack the person that's in the space with me. So we will walk away slowly. And we only have 2 dice to roll now. God, that's annoying. Okay, cool. I'm just going to lose 2 time. That's fine. All right, we lost 2 time. I think I'm going to hold on to the 4. Do you have a good storage solution? I use just white boxes, white shoe boxes. They're BCW shoe boxes. And I used to be able to buy them like a really large packs for cheap. I don't know if you still can anymore, but like I have a ton of them. So that's what I use. All right, let's spend lots of sprint. All on sprint. We get our free cards back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Goes there. That goes back up to 6. Okay. All right. So first minions move. Minions. Killer attacks. Nothing happens. Okay, she's only got 2 terror cards left, which terrifies me. Oh no. Okay. Minor dark power, blood drive. For each time a victim becomes a maniac, the Ratchet lady recovers a heart and she gains 1 extra heart. So for those that don't know, minion dark powers go up here and she gets an extra heart. The second I do damage, we can get rid of that card, but I have to do damage first. So that's everything there. No blood loss, no anything else. Okay, we're good there. It is our turn. All right, so I have to kill the minions there on my spot. I think I'm actually going to use a yellow pill to get a heart back, because we're just at that point in the game, I think. So let's first use focus. Try to get the horror back down, since this is like our goal at this point. Also, I forgot. Lord Havoc, I'm sorry. I should have increased the sub for you, since we're at 302. My bad. Okay, success. Horror goes down by 1. That's good. Timer goes down by 1. I'm fine with that. That's not bad. Let's focus again. Let's keep focusing. We're super focused right now. So much focusing. All right, 1 success. Focus in the 3. We lose the time. Let us weak attack one of these minions. We're going to punch a minion in the face. Okay, we just straight up do damage. That's cool. Minion dead. See ya. That worked weird. And now we have a sprint, right? We got... All right, let's sprint. Let's run away. And take 2 victims with us. Or 2... victims. Okay. Move up to 2 spaces. So we get to only carry 2 with us. So we go 1, 2. And we lose a timer. So that's down to 3. Now these 2 people will be saved. So we have saved some victims, which is really nice. And then for each victim saved, we get to increase the timer by 1 for each card. I believe you get to do both. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2. Cool. Oh, that's right. I do extra damage. Can you... It's 2 separate attacks. Are you allowed to do that? Or does it have to be... Because it does... Oh, no, you do an additional attack. Okay. Cool. All right, so we got to move them. Then we get to move the timer. So the timer's already up to 7. I think that's good. Double check me, please. And then we could run down... Well, 7 gets us critical blow, which could be really good to hold on to. You could divide damage as per the rules on minions. Oh, okay, cool. I've never played, or I played minions a long time ago, so I couldn't remember if that's how it worked. Thank you. I think we just hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna say let's walk over and get a little closer to the nurse. And let's start fighting, man. Let's just go for it. Okay. I'm gonna spend 2. No, I don't want to spend 2 time. No. Let's use close call and a short rest to get 1 success. We'll move 1 back out to the utility closet. We'll go our timers back down to 6. That's fine. And then we'll end it there. So at 6, we can buy a critical blow. And then we'll get our free walk back. And that goes back to 6. And then all these cards go back. Sprint. All right, so we have a walk, a critical blow, a sprint, a furious strike, and a retaliate. We have so much attacking. Okay. You're in the knife closet. And now, I should have gotten search. Is what I should have gotten. But I think we have some time for her to like walk her way up there. And hopefully it doesn't affect us too much. All right, minions don't exist anymore. Killer can't attack. There's nothing to attack. Terror. This is her last terror card. So, with this, I want to double check I do this right. So, when there are no terror cards left in the terror deck, the finale will be revealed during the upkeep phase. So, we're going to do that later this phase. Flip the final card and place it in the same space. Some finale cards have immediate effects, all the fun stuff. So, this is the last terror card. So, we're going to resolve it. And then, oh, good. Okay. Whenever at least one victim becomes a maniac, bloodlust. Okay, cool. We have to remember all that. And she gets 1 more health. So, that's cool. Now, panic. There's no panicking. Now it's the upkeep phase. So we have to reveal the finale card. So this one is going to make her worse. And okay, so when I reveal all remaining victims become maniacs. Okay. So now stuff happens. As in the killer gets to move and stab twice, which is not ideal. So all 3 of these people now become maniacs. So there's 3 of them. Now, each time a victim becomes a maniac, we have to look at these cards. So, first one, each time a victim becomes a maniac, Ratchet Lady recovers a heart, which means she gets 3 heart. Only reveal final finale during terror phase? I don't know. There's no terror cards left, though. I thought it was you read it in the hold on. So when there are no terror cards left in the terror deck, which there are currently not any in the terror deck, the finale will be revealed during the upkeep phase. No, we're not. So basically, we did the terror, right? Which is the killer phase, which is what we did. Then we did the panic phase. Now we're in the upkeep phase, which is reveal the finale if there are no terror cards left. So we haven't gotten back to the action phase yet, right? Because we already did action, we already bought the cards, and then the terror deck, we used it, it ran out. Then panic, no one panicked. And then now it's upkeep, so reveal finale if no terror cards are left. Rearrange items. How are you supposed to kill this Ratchet woman? Ruthless aggression. And that's pretty much going to be our strategy when we murder all these minions. That's right. No, that's all good. I'd rather you all double check me, and I like to explain it to make sure that, like, I'm making sense, because sometimes when I say it, then I don't know. So no, please, never feel like... Always double check me on rules, because chat likes to think I cheat. Okay, so that's that. So, so we have to do this. Each time a victim becomes a maniac, so we have to add 3 hearts. Which I don't think we did. Right? We didn't add 3 hearts. And then, at least one victim becomes a maniac. Bloodshot increases, which she recovers another heart. Cool. She can get out of hand some games. I see that. But that's okay. Because what we're going to do is we're actually do nothing with the gurney now. Actually, can we still use the gurney? Oh yeah, we can still use damage with the gurney. And we can look for the knife. So we're going to get a knife to stab, and we're going to get a gurney. Here's sketchy South American page. Chat thinks you cheat because you've been caught red-handed. Allegedly. Thank you, M. D20 only does cheat in Marvel Champions, never in Final Girl. Wait a minute. Are all my wins invalid now? All right. Here we go. So. They would still only walk toward me. They're not going to actually kill me. But she is going to come and walk toward me and kill me. He was cheating at marbles? I didn't cheat at marbles. You all pushed B and it screwed everything up. That was on you. I didn't cheat. You cheated. And Karaka. Hey, Sam. How's it going? Good to see you. All right. So, if we use... If the maniacs are there and we never move, we can just get... Like, they're not going to attack us, right? And we don't have the search card. I don't know. Vacate your Marvel Champions wins. I only keep track of them, so fine. Since Sunday speed now, you know, so streams end and can only use Valk. That's fine. I'm trying to think. So we don't have the search card, right? We'd have to get search cards. And I don't know if it's worth it. Like, I don't know if we should stay where we are. And if we don't move, then the victims are just going to, or the maniacs, the minions, I'm sorry. The minions are just going to come, maniacs. Maniacs are going to just come and sit in my spot, right? They won't attack me as long as I don't leave. Bring up Senator Kelly again. No. Senator Kelly's not a real person, and we don't have to worry about that ever again. So, like, yeah, if we don't move, we don't have to worry about it. And if I just go toe-to-toe with what's-her-face, Ratchet Lady, I think that's how we win. Or at least we have a chance of winning. Because then I can retaliate with her, and then I could just do a furious strike and a critical blow. I think that's the play. I think I'm actually going to sit here and do nothing. Except for get a close call. And maybe a guard. Maybe just buy cards. Does that sound crazy, chat? Is that stupid? 2, 3, 4, 5. Because they can't attack me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we'll have to dump some cards, but I think that's okay. I think that's the play. I'm just going to go toe-to-toe with her. So I'm going to end my turn. God, please don't let this be a dumb idea. I'm going to spend 2 to get close call. We'll spend 2 more to get a guard. And another 2 to get another guard. We're just going to guard. Then we get all of our free cards. Now we have to discard because we have a lot more than 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we have 14 cards. 1... 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have 10 cards. I think this is a good plan, chat. I think you're gonna be amazed by my dominance. All right. First thing is all these little dudes come up and they come party with me. So they're just hanging out now. The killer is gonna move up. 1, 2. Okay, the same space as me. Now, the killer attacks for 3, but she's going to do it twice. Okay, so the first attack for 3, we're going to retaliate it. So we're going to use retaliate, and we're rolling 3 dice. All right, there are 3 in here. Okay, Joshy and Gregory. You know, I know you're playing my demise over there, but... Okay, we do want to throw away 2 cards to make that work. So... we'll get rid of a sprint. And a walk. So we get 2 successes. So we ignore all damage. And we do 2 damage. Plus... Hold on. I'm attacking for each... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. When attacking, for each 5 or 6 you roll in your initial horror roll, you may re-roll one other die. So we're going to re-roll the 1. Oh, we didn't have to throw away 2 cards. So I hold on to walk and focus still. Add that attack to each of your final... Okay. So 1, 2, and then Lori does an additional damage. So we ignore all damage and we do 3 back to Nurse Ratchet. So 1... Oh, wait. Before that, we have to do 1, 2, then 3. And we get rid of these dark power cards. So that's cool. Glow as a word band the whole time. Oh my gosh. I don't say discard, so you have to reevaluate that. Hey, Clara, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Are you not playing an LCG? I am not. No. Not tonight. I will Sunday. Okay, so she does attack a second time. So we're gonna do. We just have guard, right? Yeah, we just have guard. So then we're gonna use guard. I do say toss or ditch. Yeah, that's true. Those I do say. So let's guard. Try to ignore all damage. Hopefully that last roll was on screen. If it wasn't, I apologize. Okay, so lots of 2s. Okay. Let's do close call. And lose 2 time to reroll all of our dice. Okay. Okay. Discard the other day. That is true. All right, let's throw away 2 cards to reduce the attack by 2. And I just take 1 damage then. All right, no bloodlust, none of that. Okay, I think we're done. I think it's my turn now, right? Gosh, that was rough. All right. So it's my turn. Now, we can now use the gurney. I'm going to use the gurney and ram it into Nurse Ratchet. So bam, gets nursed. Gets hit. Hits Nurse Ratchet. Whenever you are in the same space as an enemy and inflict damage, do an additional damage. So we'll do 2 damage now. So 2 damage to Nurse Ratchet. Cool. First thing we'll try to do is a critical blow. Please, for the love of God, work. Please work. Oh my God. That is the opposite of what we wanted. All right, I'll throw away a walk and a focus. So at least we get 1 hit. So we do 3 damage again. 1, 2, 3. Horror goes down by 1, but the round ends. We can't do anything else after that. I did the 3, right? I did do 3. Double check me, but I did 3. Cool. And we have 4 left. And I have no defense cards. I immediately regret everything. Oh no. She's gonna stab us twice. I think we die. Well, no, we may have a last ditch effort. Alright, so for 4 points. We'll buy an improvise. And then we'll get our cheap cards. That goes up by 6. I think we... You did 2 more damage? So there should be 2 more damage done to her? Or I'm good? Guard, close call, and retaliate. Ugh. What are the odds, really, does this go in your favor? The odds are not none, but they're very close to none. Like a smidgen. Alright. So. Again, minions are going to walk toward me. Remove 2 more hearts. Okay, perfect. Thank you for keeping track of that. Minions are going to walk toward me, which is fine. But she's going to walk toward me and attack me twice. So the first time is going to do 3 damage. We have no way to block this. Which was a poor choice in retrospect. So she does 3 damage. What happens now, for those that don't know, is that I only have 3 life left. If there's hearts under here, then we flip over and we are still alive and the round ends so that we don't die right away. So we lose our 2 hearts. And if there's anything under here, we're okay. Oh, give it to me. Okay. So we have 1 left. So that's the end of the round, right? Like she doesn't get to attack anymore. I'm pretty sure. There's like an epic comeback or whatever it's called. All right, hold on. Let me double check. The final health token. Okay. We come back in classic horror movie fashion. Replace the black one with the white one and based on how much life. Okay. Then remove the... So it goes back to life. The current phase immediately ends and play continues to the next phase. Okay. Alright. So that's over. It is our turn now. Well, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Killer phase is over. Panic phase happens. Nothing happens. Upkeep phase. Nothing happens. Action phase. Let's go. So because we only have 1 die left. Once you die, enemy phase. This is content. So we only have 1 heart left. And that's what this +1 means. So we are actually going to roll 4 dice now. We could do a weak attack, a furious strike, and a short rest. So. Let's first do an improvise. So that all of our 3s and 4s will count as successes. Assuming we get 2 in. Are you kidding me? Okay, we literally rolled all fails. So horror goes up by 1 and we lose 1 time, which is fine. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We got all of our 1s out of the way. That's fine. So let's do a weak attack. Obviously attacking Ratchet Lady, not Miss Ratchet. Okay, we have to throw away 2 cards to succeed. We'll throw away a focus and a walk. So we do a damage. Oh, wait, no, but we'll take a damage. Shoot, then we lose. No. No, I'm going to back up slightly. What if we just did a short rest instead? What happens if we just rest and we totally did that first and totally didn't lose? Okay. Then we could throw away our 2 cards, heal 1, lose a timer, and then we lose a die. We're going to say that's what happened this whole time. Then we're going to weak attack. Furious strike, then short rest. My worry with Furious strike is that we wouldn't be able to do it. Because we keep doing that. Because we keep doing that, chat. We lost. We lost. We are just killing ourselves. I have curiosity. What would a Furious strike been? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Now you do that. That's fun. Which would have only been 3 damage, which she still would have held all hearts, and then we would have I guess we could have tried to guard and whatever, but we lost. We lost. Another dead girl. We did okay though. I want to say though, we did okay. I feel like her having 17 life or something like that wasn't great for us, but we did okay. I like the idea of Lori, though. That was a good idea. That was a good idea, chat. But yeah, if we had the knife, I think it would have been a little bit better. Because the knife, she didn't still lost. I'm sorry. Redacted. That's right, redacted. I think the knife would have helped a little bit if we got that in the beginning. I think that would have been nice. Was there other good attack? Oh, there was a bone saw? Oh, but that doesn't really help us that much. All right, we wouldn't want to do that. Bonesaw could have been nice, but horror would have gotten out of hand. Hook-handled bone hammer? Ooh, there's some crazy stuff in there. Yeah, the knife would have helped. I don't know if we would have won with the knife. All right, we have to see what her thing would have been. Because if we would have done all the damage, would she have come back in crazy horror fashion? Son of a gun, I would have won. Oh well.